Hi everybody, I'm Cheryl Forehand from the JCA. I am one of the group fitness instructors and the Pilates instructors. So welcome to class. One thing I'm going to start doing, or try to remember to do each week, is to give you a little tip to help you maybe in your practice. There may be something that you're working on that it tends to be for a lot of people, and maybe the little tips will help you along your Pilates journey. So today we're not really using anything except my teaching tip will involve a small ball or a small towel. So today's tip is going to be around lifting your head. A lot of people have tightness around the neck when they lift their head. They start to feel a pull. And so today, if you need to use the ball, place it behind your head when we come up to flexion, work like the series of 5, and see if that doesn't help you at least start to find the connection in the rib cage, the abdominals, while you're not focused on the neck. You can also use a fold-up towel, all right? So that's today's tip, and when we're working, I will throw that in to remind you. So I'm gonna place that back down, otherwise we are not using it today. We're gonna start on the mat, so if you just come to the end of the mat, take a nice roll down, bend your knees, set yourself down as gracefully as possible. We're going to start by lining our feet up. Second toe next to the big toe, in line with the center knee, should be lined up to the inside of your front hip bones. You can find those bones. Take a breath and come all the way down. We're going to place our knees, and we're going to start just with a simple warm-up of placing the palms of our hands on those front hip bones. You can walk them in and down. Place the palms there, fingertips. And I want you to start to breathe nicely. Inhale deeply, and then exhale through parted lips. See if you can find a connection underneath the fingertips. That will be your transverse abdominals. So really exhale and get every last piece of breath out. Continue doing that, and then we're going to add a tuck. So we're gently going to lift that pubic bone towards the belly button very gently, and then untuck it back to neutral. So tuck the pelvis and untuck. As you tuck, add an exhale. Inhale, lengthen. You're trying to create just a small gap in that low back. If you have a bigger gap, that just indicates some tightness in the rib cage and the shoulder girdle. And hopefully through the work, that will start to ease up on you. And exhale and inhale. Give me 2 more, and make sure the legs are not helping. Make sure the feet aren't helping. And make sure the ribs aren't helping. One more time. Exhale. So when we articulate, I'm going to refer to that tuck and that deep exhale. Come back to neutral. Nice. Place your arms up to the ceiling. Lower the arms down. Turn your palms towards you. Turn your palms away. Just to wake up a little bit of the scapula and upper body. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. And exhale, and last one. And exhale. Let's add a warm-up of the torso and low abdominals. So here we don't tuck. You keep that pelvis quiet as you lift head, neck, and shoulder, reach the arms, and come to somewhere around the middle back rib cage, right below the shoulder blades. If you press down more and pull the ribs together, you may find your head won't try so hard. Inhale, come back. Exhale. One of the challenges for all of us was learning how to integrate the head and neck into our body movement. And it is a journey, so rather than give up or not try these moves, you can use the tip of the day. You can actually right now put that ball under your head and just do some baby curls without leaving the ball. Last one. Arms up, bring the arms down to your side. Let's add a little articulated bridge. So now we are going to tuck. The first tuck, no legs. As you start to lift, you use your legs as you roll up one vertebrae at a time. Reach those knees away. Feel the gluteal fold. If you're too low in your bridge, you won't activate the glutes. Take a breath and articulate down. So find the back ribs. Find the length of the spine. Find the waist. And then untuck your pelvis. Tuck your pelvis as you come up. first step. That engages your core. Lift your hips. Roll up. Find every vertebrae if you can, or feel where you might be stuck. Take a breath. Draw the ribs together. Find the back ribs into the mat. Continue to exhale all the way down to your waist. Untuck. One more of those. Exhale. This is just a nice warm-up bridge before we get to the work. Waking up the spine, and exhale. Come all the way in. Taking the arms up, bring the legs up into tabletop. Now this is our first place for the 100. If you'd rather, you can lift the legs or you can go out 45 degrees. I will take you through that progression, or you can start with your legs straight out. Exhale, curl up, hold it. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. No tuck of the pelvis. The pelvis is nice and stable. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Transitioning as you want. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more sets. And hold. Bend the knees. Come all the way down. Drop the legs, extend them out. Zip up, lift the arms. Now the roll up engages that tuck. Lift the head, exhale, tuck as you roll all the way up, rounding their spine. Keep the tuck pelvis. Come down as you exhale down. 2 full breaths. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, tuck that pelvis, breathe. Make it nice and smooth and no momentum if you can. And exhale. Keeping those feet flexed, keeping the legs zipped together so that pelvic floor works for you. Rounding, keep the tuck of the pelvis. And one more time, and exhale, and stay all the way up and stack your spine 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your legs no wider than the mat. We're going to take our arms out for side bends. So I'm going to go angled at the mirror so that way you can see me. Our legs are no wider than the mat with the feet flexed and toes towards you. Take a breath and drop an arm and reach up and over. Now be aware of where your eyesight is, because if you're looking around, your neck is not in alignment, and we want to take that out. Find the reach from the armpit all the way down. Take a breath in. Let the hand that is on the floor be resting. You almost have no pressure there. And it is an arc of the spine. And think about just that nice reach up and over instead of a lean. Because it's not that, it's opening the ribs, side bends. And one more set. Beautiful. And last one. Good. And come in. From here, we're going to go into spine stretch forward, hands tucked. I'm going back to the side so you can see that view. Drop the chin and let the head stack the spine and start to articulate the spine, but maintain an untucked position. Make sure it's stable. Take a breath, slide those fingers forward, and stack up the vertebrae 1 at a time. So from your waist down, it stays nice and quiet. Drop the chin. And let that spine just articulate. Breathe. Inhale. We're just going through a few of all of the moves today so that you can stop your video if you need, practice on a couple of them, then proceed or fast forward on something that may not suit you today. Arms out to the side for saw. We're rotated, we're tall, reaching pinky towards pinky toe. Take the back palm up, reach and stretch. Now I want to tuck again. Inhale up, tuck as you reach over, look behind you. Inhale and exhale. And exhale. If you cannot reach your toes, that's okay. Keep your sit bones anchored and just modify your reach wherever that might be. But reach and look behind you. One more set. Reach and up and reach and up. Legs together, scoot yourself up for roll like a ball. So bringing your legs in, get onto the back side of the sit bone so you tuck your pelvis. Bring your legs in. Wrap around, or if this is better for you, that's certainly fine, but keep the legs quiet. Tuck in. Eye gaze on the knees. Make sure you're tucked the whole time. Take a breath. Inhale. Roll to the shoulder blades and exhale. Come back up. Inhale back. Exhale back up. 3 more. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up. 1 more time. Inhale back and exhale up. Beautiful. Take your legs. Scoot back. Let's roll all the way down for single leg circles. So the supporting leg can be straight or bent. We're going to take the moving leg straight up. For the first one, it's small circles. So if your knee is bent, keep that other leg. Keep the small circles. If you can maintain a long leg on the other leg, we go into big circles. Cross, circle around, bring that leg back to the center. Over. So as you reach over, you lift the glute, but then you place it back down. We're going to come all the way around and reverse. Inhale, exhale around. Inhale, exhale around. Inhale, exhale around. Hold that leg, bend, and drop. We'll go to the small circles next. So that way, if this is where you want to stay, you continue those. Reverse, circle, 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 and hold. If you want large leg circles, cross, circle around, come up. Inhale, exhale around, come up. Inhale, keep the other leg quiet, and reverse. And out, circle, and up, and out, circle, and up. 1 more time, and circle, and up. We're going to bend those knees right now. We're going to take a breath and prepare for series of 5. Exhale, curl up. Take 1 leg out, hand inside knee, hand on the outside. Eye gaze at the legs, at the feet or the knees, whatever works for you. And don't tuck here. Keep it engaged. Exhale, switch. 3 more. Last set. And both knees in. Hands to the shins. Take a breath. Double leg stretch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, circle and pull in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, keeping the pelvis quiet. Inhale. Exhale, pull in. 2 more. Exhale. And 1 leg up, 1 leg out. Single leg, straight leg. Here we go. Pulse for 2 and breathe. And keep the upper body lifted. Don't forget the teaching tip. You can put that ball behind your neck. Keep your head rested as you do these so that you can still engage the abs and not forget or let the head take over. Bend and come all the way down. So for that teaching tip, your head would be right here instead of supported. The next one, you can use your supported ball or thread your fingers and let your hands create a hammock. Once that hammock is created, let the head completely relax in it. Then lift up through your rib cage. Let the head relax some more. Thumbs support the neck, so you have a thumb on either side. Take your legs straight up and inhale down, exhale straight up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Be mindful that your upper body doesn't lay back or get comfy. 1 more time and hold. Crisscross, bend the knees tabletop. Inside armpit towards the knee. Rotate the ribs to the other side. And exhale. 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 Add the legs and reach. 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 Breathe. 3, 3, 2, 2. Last set. And in. Hold it and come all the way down. 1 leg at a time. Bring your hands by your side. Let's add a little bridge work with some single legs. So we're going to lift the hips straight up. Find the glutes and come straight back down. No tuck pelvis. Inhale, lift and exhale down. Inhale, lift and exhale down. So now inhale, lift 1 leg. Again, if that's not in your wheelhouse today, go ahead and keep both legs down. You can flex and point here. Feel that length in that leg. Make sure you don't drop your glutes. from hold here in the flex. Drop, push. Now you're pushing through the foot on the floor. Push through that heel. And 3, and 2, and hold. Bend, come all the way down, and let's drop those hips straight down. So a flat back bridge is good for back strength. Articulated bridges are good for spinal mobility. So you need them both unless you have some contraindications to your back health. So here we go. Up we come, flat back. Lift that up, flex and point. So this way we're working the other leg, the other glute, while we stretch through the calf to the hamstrings and hold the flex. Now down, push through that heel. Down, push through the heel. 3 more. And push. Down, and push. And 1 more. Bend that leg, come all the way down, and drop those hips straight down. Legs all the way out, flex your feet. Let's see if we can get a roll up here. Lift the head, look at your feet. Exhale, push your ribs in the floor, tuck your pelvis, and breathe. Good, and round your spine. Into some sideline work now. So sideline work, let's lie down, lie our legs nice and straight. We'll go through 3 options of the arms. Legs will come to the front corner of your mat. Your arms can rest here. If that's an issue for your neck, you can definitely put a pillow here. I think the ball's a little more, a little higher than you need, so a little towel would be okay. You can also come up onto the elbow, or you can place your hand behind your head. So let's lift up. I'm going to work from here today. Your hands can be here or here, but be straight across shoulders and hips. We're going to lift and lower. Note that the pinky toe and the edge of the heel are a straight line. We're not turned out. Lift. We want to get into the abductors. Hold it. Kick for 2 and 1 small back. Kick. So it's not about the kick. It's about maintaining the torso quiet while you move the legs. So we integrate core work. It's not the legs. And hold it back. And small circles. Circle. Circle. Modify if you need. Go back down all the way and reverse. Listen to the wiggles. Quiet it down. And last one. And we're going to hold. So we're going to come all the way down, all of us now, heels together, toes apart. We're going to lift, we're going to flex, we're going to come down. We did the point and flex of the ankle in a parallel leg with bridging. Now we're doing it in a turned out leg at the femur. So feel that tension pull. That is your fascial lines working. Good. And hold it there. We're going to stop right there. We're going to bring both knees in. Make sure they're lined up to the hips. Bring those feet up and open for a clam. Be mindful that the hips don't go with the legs. So wherever that is, to keep this quiet, that's your clam. Now imagine your hand is resting here, and I want you to imagine you're pushing into your hand. Breathe. Even though you're not, imagine it. It will wake up those abductors. Just that little tactile. Breathe and breathe. Hold it, lower. Take a leg out, reach an arm over, grab for a nice side stretch. We are going to roll over to the front of our bodies for some extension work. Starting here, we're going to come up onto our elbows. Single leg stretch. You're not laying on the belly so that you pull at the lumbar spine, but rather the top of the hips. Elbows in line, eyes at the front of the mat. Kick, kick, reach, drop. Kick, 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 reach. Breathe, kick, kick. The thigh just lifts barely off that mat. And last one, and hold. Double leg, lay on one facial cheek. Reach your fingers behind you, elbows rest. Flex at the ankles, kick towards your bum 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Extend and lift. Other cheek. 1, 2, 3. Reach. And 1, 2, 3. Reach. And 1, 2, 3. Reach. Last set. 1, 2, 3. Reach. Last one. 1, 2, 3. And reach. Lower down. Arms back in where we started, and just baby swans today. Lift up and lower down. Inhale, lifts the heart. You are not looking at the wall in front of you, because if you are, your neck is bent. Keep the neck and the head following the ribs. One more time. And take a big deep breath. Come down, slide your hands, come back into a child's pose. Let's take that child's pose to the side. So take both arms over to one side, drop your hips to the other so you can feel the stretch from your serratus to your QL. Your lats are in the middle. Come in, go over to the other side and drop. And now we're going to the other side line. So from here, lie all the way down. Line yourself up with the mat. Come to a banana shape, a little crease in the hip. Arm position, your choice. Whatever you feel like today. Check in, shoulders stacked, hips stacked, lift the leg and kick. Kick and back. Kick, kick, and back. Kick, kick. Notice pinky toe to heel. They stay aligned so we can get the abductor work. Kick, kick, one more time, and kick, kick, and hold it here. We'll go up and down. That's where you can check in to that alignment of the foot. Good, 2 more. And keep this lifted, hold it, pull back, and circle at the heel, and circle, and circle, and circle, and reverse. Breathe, good. Give me 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Stack those heels. Everybody comes down. Turn out the legs, lift up, flex, and find that tensional line. Good point. And reach, good. And up, exhale down. Make sure that your upper body is quiet, your waist is not moving, and it doesn't have to be high. And come all the way down. Take your leg out, bend them in. So for clam, nice 90 degrees. Lift your feet and open and close. Checking in, you can place your hand here at the hip crease to make sure your hips are not going backwards, but staying very quiet because you are moving out of the hip socket. Place your hand on the thigh and feel that little gentle tactile. You're not pushing, but it thinks it's pushing. Yeah, it wakes everybody up, even the bottom ones working isometrically. 2 more, breathe, and breathe, good, and come down. Take that top leg out, grab, let's reach. Ah, nice work. Let's take the hand down and slide ourselves all the way up to another sitting position as we go into open leg rocker. So scoot to the front edge of that mat, the other edge or the one you were at. Bring your feet in. You're nice and tall. Now I want you to tuck the pelvis. And when you tuck, you find the back of the sit bones. Reach one leg up at a time. Hold it here, soften. And I want you just to tuck and untuck the pelvis and see if you can find that connection first. So if rolling, again, is not in your plans today, then just do this tuck and prep work. I'm going to stay tucked and move on. 1 and in. So this is another level of prep. Just the balance, the tuck in that pelvis. You're getting some nice deep core work and stability. And we're going to hold it here. Now, on a modified open leg rocker, tuck and inhale back. And exhale, hold. Take a breath, inhale back. And exhale, hold. Inhale back. And exhale, hold. 2 more. Inhale back. And exhale, last one. And come up. Now, if you want to go into full open leg rocker, you can, or continue at any of those 3 spots we were at. Taking a breath, keep your eyes on your knees. Keep the tuck in the pelvis. Inhale back. And exhale, stick it if you can. And don't worry, there are many times I go rolling forward too. And exhale. That breath and the tuck are your key. And hold it here. Bring the legs together. Take your arms out. Slowly lower and roll all the way down. We're going to go into some modified teasers. Bend your knees. Take one leg and glue it next to the other. Arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, curl all the way up. Now you maintain a tuck and then lift so you don't come up in a flat back. Take the other leg. You're going to tuck that pelvis. It's like rolling up with one leg in the air, and then you lift the heart and come back down. Now we're going to go with both legs, so take both into tabletop. Take your arms back, and we'll circle the arms, and as you come up, you lift up. And then bend the knees, come back down. One more time, and exhale, come back up, and all the way down. Extend those legs out, reach the arms up, lift head, neck, and shoulder, and come all the way up. We're going into sort of back plank, taking your feet, take your hands. If that bothers you, you can be on your back forearms, however you won't get very high, but find whatever position your hands need. From here, lift your hips straight up. Come down. Readjust your shoulders and hands if needed. Lift straight up and come back down. We're just going to do the first part without the legs today. And inhale and exhale. Two more time. Inhale, exhale, and last one. And hold. From here, we're going to bend our knees, roll over to all fours. We're going to take ourselves to an all four and take one leg out and one leg out to a plank. You're going to lift one leg up, press the other heel back, then pump 2, 3. So you are flexed at the ankles. You're pressing through your toes. Lift the other leg. 1, 2, 3. Come down. 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 Last 1, 2, 3. Come down. Lift your tailbone. Come up into a nice pike. Ears by your arms. Lift those heels. Lower. Be mindful that the neck is long. The head is long. Align with your arms. Lift the heels. Walk it out. One at a time. Walk, 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 and drop. We're going to come all the way in. We're going to finish up with some standing. Coming back down to some planks and finish up after 2 more. So here we go. Arms up. Drop your chin. The minute you start to roll down, tuck your pelvis. Reach forward. Look down. Walk your arms out, 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 out. Take a breath. Walk in, 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 and all the way up. Reach up, last time, and drop your head. Tuck your pelvis, supports your back and activates your core. And walk, 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 walk. Hold the plank, and then walk back. And stack. Let your head rest. Come up, let your arms dangle. Stack it up 1 vertebrae at a time. At the top, you untuck back to neutral. From here, just a nice standing cool down. You're going to stand with your heels together, toes apart. Energize. Feel the wrap of the femurs. Feel the shoulder blades open. Turn your head and look to one direction. Turn to the other direction. And again. We did a lot of work on our forearms. So let's take those hands, the elbows nice and long, and open those fingers up and grab. Open, grab, open. Imagine you're picking up a ball. Give me a little bit more energy. Good. And hold. From here, some nice wrist circles without the elbows bending. This actually takes us up to our neck and shoulders. Reverse. Then take those hands down like they're pressing down and float the fingers on both sides. And float and press, float and press. 1 more and press. Roll the shoulders back. 2 more. Good, 1 more time. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. And thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget your tip of the day, and that's the ball or a little towel to support your head so that you can grab here these ribs together. find the back rib cage and activate the abs without trying to let those neck muscles tire, fatigue, or ache on you. Have a beautiful week. I hope to see you next time. Be safe, be well. Bye.